Hello everyone. We have done few programs in 8086 like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, PCD addition and subtraction. Now today we will perform two programs related to finding largest number from an array of n numbers stored in an array, and similarly finding the smallest number from an array of n numbers stored in an array. Now there are programs related to sorting also, which we will do in the later part. Now coming to finding the largest number among the series of n numbers. Now to find the largest number, what we have to do, first of all, we will reserve AL register to store the largest number. And now let us assume that our array has n bytes, and we have reserved AL register to store the largest number. Now, what we do, we will take first element of the array in AL register, then we will compare this element with each byte of the array. Now, after each comparison, if the larger among the two, we will brought it to AL, and therefore after n minus 1 comparisons, the AL register will have the largest number. This is the flow chart. We will initialize SI register as a source address of array of numbers, and we will initialize count CL register with the number of bytes stored in array. Then we will decrement it to store the number of comparisons required. If we are having n numbers in an array, then we are required to have n minus 1 comparisons. Then after that, we will load first byte of array in AL. Then we will compare this content of AL with next byte in the array. If the content of AL is greater than the next byte in the array, that means AL has the larger value. So we will directly go to this step. Otherwise, if it has AL has less value as compared to the next byte, then we will swap the data between AL register and memory location, and then we will come to this step, increment SI by 1. That means we will point to the next byte in the array. We will decrement the count register, which contains a number of comparisons. So one comparison we have performed, so we will decrement it. Now on decrementing, if its value is non-zero, not equals to 0, then we will go back to this step, comparison step. Otherwise, if it is coming 0, that means we have performed all the comparisons, so will store the result, that is the content of AL at the destination memory location. And at last, AL will have the largest number. Now this is the program related to finding largest number in an array. First of all, we are initializing the SI source index register with this value. It will act as effective address for the specified physical memory location where we are storing the data. DS value you can data segment value you can take on your own. We will check it when we will execute the program. Now this SI contains the array, first location contains the array size, so we will move this value to CL register. Now we will increment the SI, that means we are going to the next memory location. Now in the next memory location, we will have our first data of array, so we will move it to AL. Now we will decrement this count register to by 1, that represent n minus 1, and this is the number of comparisons required. Now we have moved first data in AL. Now we will increment the SI pointer to point to the next data, and now we will compare the contents of AL and next byte. If AL content is greater than SI, that means AL contains a larger value as compared to next byte. So this instruction will check the borrow, means we are not having any borrow, so AL register content is greater than next byte, so we will directly go to this instruction. Otherwise, if AL has lesser value as compared to the next byte, so we will swap it. So we will uh, move the next byte, which is smaller, to AL. Now we will decrement the count by 1. Now, if the value of CL is non-zero, then we will go back to this step. Otherwise, we will initialize our destination index, where we have to store our final result, and we will move content of AL register to that location, which will be our largest number. Now, this example I've taken five numbers, array size is 5, and memory locations starting from this till this are having elements of array. These are the elements of the array, and after execution of this program, we should get the largest number at this location. So now let's execute this program. First we will copy the program, and we will go to our emulator. We copy this program here. This is the program. Now we will emulate it. Now you can see that data segment value is this, so you can make it this, and our array starting from this location. So we will make go to our specific memory location to input our data. It is 4000. Now first location will contain the array size, so I'm taking 5 numbers, so 0 5. Next, um, we are having 0a 02 from at consecutive memory locations, so here we are having 0 0a, then 02, then 09, 06, and finally last data 04. 04. So now we have stored our input. Now we will go back to the code segment, which is 0100, and now we will execute our programs step by step. So in this way you can see the status of registers after execution of each step. can. So we have executed. Now we can go to the destination address, which is, this is our data segment value, and effective address is 13, right? So you can see at this value you can see the largest number is 0a. Largest number among all these numbers is 0a. So in this way we have performed our uh, program related to finding a largest number among series of n numbers. Now going to the next program, we have to find the smallest number among the series of n numbers. Same process which we have followed for finding the largest number, we will follow here. It's just that we will, after each comparison, if small, whichever is the smaller number, we will bring that to AL register. Similarly, we have to do n minus 1 comparisons, and at last AL register will have smallest number. This is the flowchart. Initialize SI register as source address of array of numbers. Then we will store number of comparisons in CL register. Then we will load first byte of array in AL. Compare the content of AL with next byte. Now in this case, if the AL has less value or equal value as the next byte, we will move to this. We will increment the SI pointer, means pointing to the next data. If AL content is greater than, because we have to find the smaller, so if AL content is greater, that means we have to swap it. So load data in AL from memory and then finally go to the next data. Now we will keep on decrementing CL. If CL value is not equals to 0, then we will be performing these steps again. If its value is 0, that means we have performed all the comparisons, and the final result will be stored at AL. AL register will have the smallest number, and we will store it to a particular destination memory location. So this is the program. Just one difference is here, we are taking JB jump if borrow. If AL content is less than the next byte, then move to this instruction, otherwise swap the data. Now same example I've taken for the smallest number also. So we will go to emulator, and what we will do, we will make one slide, this thing JB L1, jump on borrow L1, and this other things will remain the same. So now we will go to emulate. Same, we have to store the data. Data segment we have taken 400, and here also we will go to our memory location where we will store our data, which is represented by these two segment register value and index value. So here first we are storing 5 numbers, so 0 5. Then next number is 0a, 0a. Then next is 02, 02. Then 09, 09, 09. Then 06, 06. Then finally the last data 04, 04. So we have given our input data. Now we will go back to the code segment 0100, and then we will execute this program. So finally we can see at our destination address 4001300. So our smallest number is 02. So in this way we can execute our programs related to finding largest number and smallest number in an array. Thank you.